Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. My day is going pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. Today we are reacting to Scottish Guy Goes to an American Rodeo. Yep, a rodeo video. I cannot wait for this one because a rodeo is on all of our to-do list when we come over because there's something there for everyone, I think, not in my family. So much so that my son Garen is convinced he is going to jump on a bull or do some mutton busting when he goes to one. We were actually walking a little while ago, about 2 weeks ago. We went for a nice long walk and we were going through a farmer's field, which is allowed, by the way, and there was cows in there, and Garen was like, "Daddy, can I jump on one?" I was like, "No mate, you can't just jump on someone's cow, for one, and secondly, none of us have any experience with it, so no, you can't." But he's so pumped up and convinced that he's gonna do it. So yeah, to be young and brave, eh? Anyway, so we're gonna be checking that out today, but before we do, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well give the video a like as well. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page and a Patreon page linked down in the description if you want to help support the channel. That'd be freaking awesome. And without further ado, let's check out Scottish Guy Goes to an American Rodeo.
Welcome to Texas and a brand new episode of my vlog right here on my channel, and I'm going to a rodeo. So thanks for joining in. Great to see you here. If you're new to my channel,
Sorry, if you guys have never made your own bone broth, beef bone broth, oh my gosh, I've been drinking so much of this stuff because I'm on the carnivore diet at the moment. I feel amazing, but that is so good. I drink so much of it.
don't forget to hit subscribe, and everybody leave a thumbs up. Andrea and Perry, who are a couple and viewers of my vlog, kindly offered to take my wife and I to a proper Texas rodeo. So they picked us up at San Antonio and then took us to enjoy something that they said is customary before all summer rodeos in Texas. Sweet iced tea.
What's tea?
I'd never had anything like it.
Coconut tea. Sweet coconut tea. That sounds nice, actually.
Sweet iced tea. I'd never had anything like it, and it was fantastic.
It's a sweet coconut.
Properly fueled, we headed off into the Texas countryside, towards the rodeo grounds.
What a view. Very green. I got one of those. Right over here. My Texas flag. One day I'll get there. I got one of those as well.
First rodeo since 2017 in Dallas. I think this one is going to be a much more exciting and bigger and better. Got music going already. Sun's just going down there behind us. It's funny that I can literally say this is not my first rodeo.
I like that. I'd look very out of place wearing something like that here, but that's the way. I'm the simple bloke when it comes to clothing. This hoodie is probably older than both my kids.
Perry is an experienced hand at rodeos, and he did his best to explain all the events that we were about to watch. Starting with the kids mutton busting. All the teams out here, look.
Oh, Garen would love to have watched this. I should have waited for him, but he only gets home really late today.
Got London.
I love it.
Shoot 5, Whiskey Tango Fox. Yeah,
Ain't letting go. Come back.
What's your favorite round?
Lopez and 447 will get the W. Macy wins number 2.
That'll come from here, right?
Heights and Davis tonight with 5-2.
That's like a...
Stetson also tonight with a 6 flat.
Watching these riders being flung around like they were empty tracksuits made me realise that this is a deadly dangerous sport, and these cowboys are putting their life on the line to compete.
Literally, man.
As the night wore on, I started to see that most of these rodeo disciplines are actually devised from real-life rancher practices. And as Perry explained,
That cow is like, what the hell? What are you
rodeo
doing?
disciplines are actually devised from
Gets up,
real-life
he's like,
rancher practices.
You're right, mate.
And as Perry explained, two cowboys probably had a bet one day. Something along the lines of, I bet I can stay on my horse longer than you can. The steer
Sounds
wrestling,
about
for
right.
example, it looks absolutely brutal.
Oh, no.
You can. One day.
Watch that calf stop. I didn't even
Something
know. I
along the
didn't see
lines
the
of,
rope.
I bet I can stay on my horse longer than you can. The steer wrestling, for example, it looks absolutely brutal. And I don't suppose, to be fair, that the young cattle particularly care for being wrestled to the ground and then tied up. But then again, this is something that may actually happen to a runaway steer on a ranch.
What do you think of the rodeo so far?
Give that a go. I like that shirt.
What's rodeo hot dog?
The event included, of course, a rodeo clown as entertainment, and he was pretty funny. So with that, the food and the merchandise, it makes for a whole family night out. This is a real part of Texan culture which is definitely not to be missed.
So this is the main event, bull riding.
As we go to
It's brutal.
Jasper, Texas,
It looks painful.
Braden Richardson, shoe number 3 from Bar None Ranch, matched up with Pretty Boy Floyd.
I've been watching a lot of the PBR videos. Is it PBR? I'm flipping egg, man. Some of the wrecks these guys get in are insane.
Now this bull is large in stature, and he packs a 1-2 punch like you wouldn't believe. Time to fight! Bye, Felicia.
Sorry, did you ever go down hard on one of them?
Yeah, more than once.
Yeah? How long ago was it since you did that?
Western Trail
Been
Antiques.
about 20 years since
Yeah?
I've been on one.
It looks like fun, but I don't know.
Coleman, Texas.
I don't think I've got the bones for that.
Me neither,
It's
man.
a big adrenaline rush.
Wow.
Built different. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
A little wobble at the end there, but most of it
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Sometimes it's not the falls that freak me out. It's when the bull comes back down and he misses the head by like millimeters. That's what I'm like, whew.
Well, that was good fun. That was something different. I like that. That wasn't my first rodeo. That was my second rodeo. Good fun. Thank you very much, Andrea and Mary, for taking us out here. Really enjoyed it. We'll come back, for sure.
I love how friendly the people are. I'm so used to people being so freaking miserable lately. Like I get so jealous. I know it's like on video and that, and maybe not everyone is as friendly and polite, but like locally here lately, I don't know what happened, because when we used to come here to Slovakia for like holidays and stuff, everyone was so friendly, and like even when we first moved here, but then now you go to the shops and everyone is just so miserable. They just want it. Oh, it's doing my head in. Even at the restaurant, the waitresses and
That was my second ever rodeo. The first time I went was in the stockyards at Fort Worth, but I think tonight's experience was just so much better. Mostly because we were with friends now, you know, Perry and Andrea, who are part of the Scottish Society of San Antonio, and they are, you know, just really lovely people. And they invited us to this event tonight. They came all the way out here to San Antonio to pick us up, and they don't live here. They live like an hour's drive from here. So, you know, that alone is just incredible. Took us out to their home, showed us around and then took us to the rodeo and got us in, and we just had a fantastic time. You know, it's really interesting to see a culture that is, you know, in some ways very connected to my own, but also in some ways, like we saw tonight, very different. And seeing something like a rodeo, which is just, you know, really quintessentially American and Texan more than anything else. And when they were listing out the cowboy names at the event, they weren't all from Texas. There were people who were cowboys from all around the states
all
who were
over the
competing.
world, I'd
And there was even a couple from further afield, like there was one from New Zealand, for example.
Holy
Which
smokes.
I found really fascinating. This is a fascinating culture, which seems to find its home right here in Texas. Texas is, you know, a community of people who ranch and farm, cattle, mostly, primarily, and who ride horses. I really enjoyed it. Tekka, I know, really enjoyed it as well. She's lying down over there at the moment. She's pretty tired. We're both pretty tired. It was a great experience, but we now are very tired. It's quite late at night, but superb, fantastic, and a huge thanks to Perry and Andrea from the Scottish Society for taking us out there and showing us about. You know, I want to keep in touch with those guys and hopefully see them again in the future, either here in Texas or out in Scotland, who knows. But yeah, I'm just trying to take it all in at the moment. It seems like quite a lot. We've been doing a lot.
Right, I think the rodeo part's finished. I'm really jealous, to be honest with you. And I get so jealous over a lot of things, and I know jealousy is not a very nice thing or way. I'm not jealous. It's just I really wish we could just pack up and come over for a holiday now. I'm very impatient. Maybe that's a better word. I'm very impatient. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Let me know down in the comments where the best rodeo is to go to, or what's the best rodeo you've ever been to. I'm quite interested to know, and for research purposes. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.